Next up is Ledgertech, enabling insurers to move sustainability from ambition into operation. Please welcome to the stage Eran Tirer, founder and CEO of Ledgertech.
Afternoon, everybody. I'm Eran. Nice to meet you. I couldn't have asked for a better example than the presentation we've just seen about a brilliant idea, but how do we execute on that? There is a sustainability, there's an execution gap in sustainability. There are a lot of brilliant ideas in this market, in the insurance industry. It's important. It helps the environment, climate risk, etc. But how do we take an idea and create a proper insurance product out of it that we can sell, that we can convince our executive management to buy into? That requires a piece of technology that will help you get there. Now, the ambition is there. There are sustainability structures, parametric insurance, micro-insurance, a lot of great ideas. The reality is that a lot of, well, most of the large insurance companies are running 30 to 40 years old legacy platforms, written in COBOL, running on mainframe, which makes the execution of this idea between difficult to impossible, because it just takes a lot of time. Take 12 to 18 months to create a new product. A lot of these policy admin systems are not geared to the flexibility and level of digitalization that is required to create such a product. Fragmented tools, which is why we see a lot of pilots that don't necessarily result in any proper commercial products. And we miss the impact. Customers don't get the right coverages that they could have gotten given the investment. And at Ledgertech, we help customers bridge the execution gap. So we help them create parametric insurance products. We help them to create embedded insurance products. We help them to create micro-insurance products, and of course, traditional insurance products as well. Through a proper AI-driven, cloud-native core digital insurance platform. So we help them to manage the end-to-end life cycle of an insurance product. And the impact, of course, is that our customers can launch fairly quickly, in a matter of weeks normally, a few weeks to a few months, the right sustainability or digital insurance products that can make an impact on the market. And we have two paths of executions. One is the fast, of course, where we don't shake the foundations of the organization. We just enable them to create new product. We sit as a layer on top of their existing policy admin system through a set of APIs. We use it as a system of records to handle reinsurance treaty, financing, etc. Normally what happens is when they realize the strengths of the platform, they take it to the next step through digital transformation, which of course enables them to do way more around sustainability. And you can see here some examples. So I'm not just talking about theory. You can see here examples of parametric insurance for agriculture that helps farmers in Asia to get compensated for weather-based damage. You can see parametric insurance for families in Japan to help them with the cost of influenza in case one of the family members is suffering. And the beauty of parametric insurance is that it doesn't have to happen to you. It can happen in the area as soon as the level rises. You can see micro-insurance like parking insurance. You can see travel insurance, reducing carbon emission and so on. And the Ledgertech platform is being deployed with many insurers. Some of them are quite large. Some of them are doing embedded insurance. Some of them went the whole 9 yards and did a complete digital transformation. So, thank you. Questions?
So thank you. Thanks for the presentation. Very interesting. Surely, one of the main issues, as you rightly point out, is in the gap between idea and execution is the technology. There are others, however, right?
Of course.
Cultural resistance, inability to go beyond what insurance companies are used to, and another one and these are a bit difficult to solve, right? But the other one which is important is distribution, no? Because once you have created these products, how do you distribute them? No, we all know that people, they don't wake up in the morning and they think about buying insurance, right?
Correct.
Do you help your clients also with the distribution piece or not?
Of course. Our advantage in embedded insurance is bringing together carriers and distribution channels, where the way we normally work is we go to the distribution channel and we help them build an insurance product that corresponds with the requirements of the customers, and there's a good product market fit between the product or the service they actually sell and the insurance product they would like to sell. A great example could be an embedded travel insurance for mobile operators, where it's an annual pay-as-you-go product. So it's linked to your mobile, it's linked to the way you consume you consume mobile services. So all you need to do is you do the underwriting once, travel with your mobile, you're insured. You don't need to install anything, you don't need to activate location services. So this is the type of product that changes the way insurers operate. And we actually, the way we sell it is we bring the distribution channel. So we have mobile operators that work with us, and we go to carriers and we tell them this nice story. We offer them a distribution channel of several millions or several tenths of millions of customers, and they love it. Sometimes the idea comes from the carrier itself, who wants to do something around sustainability, like the Parametric insurance for agriculture. So they have an idea, they know how to distribute it, they just lack the technology to do it quickly, efficiently, and in a cost-effective way. Because if you have to do it on a 30-year-old COBOL mainframe platform, it will cost you an arm and a leg. It will never be profitable. And with all due respect to sustainability, they're running a business, so they can't afford to lose on it. They'd like to improve the environment, but there are limits to that.
Also because obviously the more we can embed impactful things into commercial ventures, the more scalable they can be. So this is a win-win for everybody, actually.
Yes.
When you embed these products, in a customer journey, do you stay in the same environment also in the moment of claim, and is the claim usually resolved within the same environment? And also, is it simplified as much as possible? Another problem is that once you go to the claim, then it starts with the whole complications and filling in endless forms and stuff. Do you manage to nudge insurers also to simplify that?
So the answer is yes, and I'll give you 2 examples. I'll go back to the embedded travel insurance because I like it. I think it's a cool product. We have a cashless, claimless process there, where we have a network of 20,000 doctors worldwide. So if you have a medical problem, you can have a video consultation with a doctor in your own language, you can have local prescription, or you can set up an immediate appointment with a physician and either have him come to you or you go to the clinic. And that solves the issue of claims at all, because you don't need to file a claim, you don't need to pay anything, it's all taken care of. In the parametric insurance, as an example, we do a few things. First of all, as soon as the insurance event occurred, or you hit the barrier of the parametric, then the claim is being settled automatically. Above a certain threshold, a claim adjuster needs to look at it. Above another certain threshold, someone more senior needs to look at it. And in other products, we embed AI tools that enables us to do fraud detection, to summarize, let's say, a claim case, if the claim is is difficult, where the claim adjuster can look at the timeline and look at the relevant documents out of a 3,000 pages file, etc. So the idea is always to make the process more user-friendly, more efficient, and of course more environment-friendly.
Could you help me unpack one layer more of
I can try.
What's the service that you're offering? Is it a no-code platform? Is it a technology provider? Could you...
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's a full core policy admin system, digital one, modern one, something that has been done in the past 20, 25 years. It has a low-code, no-code component to it that helps you create the insurance products. It also has AI capabilities integrated, like Copilot, so it does part of the work for you. And if you look at the way carriers create insurance products today on old policy admin systems, it's a very long, complicated, and not very user-friendly process. And you take people that this has been their job for, 10, 20 years, and this is what they do. And it's very difficult to train new people because the methodologies and the approach is very old-fashioned. When I was in high school, for longer than I would like to remember, I learned COBOL. I was doing software engineering. Now, I can write COBOL code. Would I like to? No. Would someone turn a job at Google as a system engineer to write COBOL for an insurance company? I doubt it. Which means that it's getting more and more difficult to hire people that will be able to do this kind of job. And of course, it's one of the reasons you need a more modern environments.
So you built the solution on top of the existing ledger systems?
We have our own core policy admin system. Mm-hmm. So we can replace an existing one. If you look at one of our customers, Phoenix Insurance, they're doing a complete digital transformation from the 35-year-old COBOL platform to the Ledgertech platform. They do it product by product. So at the end of the journey, they will stay purely with the Ledgertech environment. We have other customers that are saying, okay, we want to launch a microinsurance product. Our existing policy admin system cannot support it. It's too difficult, too complicated, or we want to do an annual pay-as-you-go travel insurance. Our core system can handle travel insurance, but it cannot handle an open-ended travel insurance. We need a start date and an end date. How do we manage a policy where we don't know where it ends? There are many aspects to it. So in that case, we sit on top of the existing policy admin system. We manage the entire life cycle of the new digital product on the Ledgertech platform. And we feed the relevant information for billing and accounting to the existing policy admin system. What happens next is that they realize the power of our platform and the ease of use in creating new product, that they suddenly come with different ideas. We would like to do this and that and the other, and start to move workload.
So can you give us some context on, for the existing cases, how long did it take you, like from the initial conversation to actually the end-to-end implementation?
Sure. If you look at this one, for example, it took us 4 weeks, 4.5 to be exact. From the moment we started working, including in integration with the core policy admin system and with the mobile operator business billing platform. This one took about probably 6 or 7 weeks because the business partner was slightly slow to respond because of different priorities. But this is what we're talking about. If you're looking at a really complicated insurance product, like a small, medium business insurance, I haven't brought it here because it's not really, well, you can tie a sustainability headline to it, but it's not really a product around sustainability. It took about 3 months, but it would have taken the same insurance company 18 months to do it on their existing platform, and it would not be as advanced, because one of the problems they have when running an old legacy platform, they still need to be digital. They still need to provide web or app. So they build a separate stack of digital front end, and then you need the digital front end to connect to the mainframe back end. And every time you make a change here, you need to make a change there. Maintaining it is a nightmare. It costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time, definitely not sustainable.
Yeah, I'd love to ask a question. I know Giorgio was sneaking up behind you, but he's got interrupted, so I'm going to jump in. So a really simple question, and it may be a little bit direct, so forgive me. How much do you guys really care about sustainability as a business? Because I feel like the deck until here, you could have just inserted the word sustainability throughout, right? Because really you're a modernization tech, which is great, and the industry needs Ledgertech,
We're
right?
an enablement technology.
Sure.
We care about sustainability as much as you care about sustainability. It's a nice idea, and our customers think it's important to them. And our role is to provide them with the tools and technology to service this issue and solve this problem. How much Colt care about peace when they created the 1911 peacemaker? It keeps the peace.
Thanks.